Grit, resilience, persistence, focus, commitment, follow through, flow state, being in the zone, execution, creativity, courage, intuition, and reverence. Welcome to Will Bootcamp, 21-day challenge on strengthening your will. In today's society, do you think the above qualities are in abundance or in scarcity in our children, peers, friends, and family, or simply within us when compared to a generation or two back, or when we look up to any inspiring person? There is a familiar saying, it's not the $1 million idea that counts, but the $1 million execution that wins. Even a mediocre idea or a business can do very well simply because they can execute well and have a stronger will to do things. At times, many people and organizations with the most brilliant ideas get left behind as they don't follow through due to lack of a strong will. Imagine what would happen if a brilliant idea and a strong execution came together with empathy. And for this to happen, we need to strengthen the will in each of the realms of head, heart, and hands. Couple of generations or even decades ago, if people thought of doing something, they did it. Not later, not tomorrow or next week or something. Whether to go to the market, change a light bulb, keep an appointment or commitment, courage to express their thoughts and feelings, to say no to some work or someone, to do the repairs around the house, to start something and complete what we started, keeping your word, being punctual if not early, and so on. These are usually the same qualities which are there in people who inspire us. So what's changed? Can we turn back the clock, and is there a way to cultivate these qualities consciously and overcome our challenges on inertia? Our mission at Skills Beyond Education, apart from being at the frontiers of educational change, is to help people, especially children and sometimes even adults, to strengthen their will forces, the forces of doing or forces of action, by cultivating it through one's work and sense of duty, which nowadays is badgered, depleted, and going downhill due to our lifestyle, our digital habits, lack of awareness of the role of will or its significance in our lives, and at times not having the guidance needed on how to strengthen them. The recent challenges of coronavirus confinement to our houses with missing maids and paid helps has reduced the comforts of modern living, and this has thrown a golden opportunity to strengthen our will forces within ourselves and in our children. Our 21-day Will Bootcamp is not the only way to keep yourself meaningfully occupied, but we certainly recommend it a good way to strengthen your inner will, that is changing your inner thought and desire into action, along with strengthening your grit, resilience, persistence, focus, commitment, follow through, being in the zone, creativity, courage, intuition, and reverence. We like to invite interested people, including parents on behalf of their children and any individual adults who would like to work on strengthening their will, to join our WhatsApp group through the link Will Bootcamp. This program is sponsored by Varuna Foundation and there are no charges for your enrollment, but the entries are limited to help us manage the group better, and of course you have the freedom to exit at any point in the program if it doesn't work for you. At the end of the challenge and even later perhaps, if you find significant change in your will consciousness or in your ability to overcome procrastination and develop any of the strengths we have mentioned here, and feel that this bootcamp has helped you on a better path, then you are welcome to express your gratitude through a donation to Varuna Foundation that seems fair to you. At the end of the 21-day challenge, as a prize for someone who has consistently worked on themselves, we would offer to work with a select participant or participants as decided by us, and who's in turn also interested to continue working on their will for a period of 3 months over calls and messages, to help them overcome a particular habitual or procrastination challenge, or to develop more focus, grit, and a better daily ritual. In the 21-day group program, it would not be possible to give dedicated and continuous one-to-one advice and support on your specific challenges, as we have chosen the task by making common assumptions on your living environment and personal habits as is prevalent in urban society today. For the bootcamp, you would need to dedicate about an hour, which would be usually spread over the course of the day. As a bootcamp, the assigned daily tasks would get incrementally difficult and nudge you ahead a little. The tasks are, however, simple and easy for anyone to do, and the secret is in being consistent, and doing it as a group helps along the way. We haven't tried to reinvent the wheel and are following the classical 21-day habit building model for engaging with a larger audience through WhatsApp platform, while curating this challenge with our own unique will consciousness tasks and personal engagement with the participants. along with supporting them to complete it in these 21 days. We may provide some reading materials or podcasts or engage in discussions from time to time to help understand this consciousness of will. As a caveat, at the end of the 21-day Will Bootcamp, you may see significant changes in your habits and behaviors, or you may only turn the tide in your will consciousness and just about start doing things you have been procrastinating for a while. Long-term will strengthening and sustaining your changes takes time and would happen if you can keep this up for at least 3 cycles. Again, all this depends on the specific challenges and changes that you're seeking. If interested to enroll, please do click the link to join our WhatsApp group Will Bootcamp, or do send a request on WhatsApp to 9845390160. A quote for the close from yours truly: "We must cross the river of boredom and mundane to get to our core will, our intuition and creativity, and through that build our sense of duty and purpose." I'm Captain Preetham Madhukar from Skills Beyond Education, signing off.